Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to tell you how I feel the world is going to change after COVID-19. I'll tell you things I've already noticed, and that is cleaner air. Because there's not many cars out there, the sea's a lot cleaner, especially here in Cornwall. It looks absolutely fantastic. But then I have noticed now that lockdown restrictions have been lifted a little bit, people who are driving now down on the main road near me, you can smell that it's that sooty, car smell. So I feel that we need to look into having a lot more cleaner air and seas starting again than we were before all this was happening. It has made me realise what is more important in life. It makes me feel that I really need to see my family more. We all need to hang out more and have those family days that, sometimes you even just do for birthdays. And it's very rare you end up going out together. It just made me realise that, I need to spend more time with the people I love. And I hope you guys all feel the same. And I hope it made you realise that we're all this time, we haven't really, unless you've been online shopping, spending on material things, just, hopefully you realise that, you definitely didn't need that Gucci bag or Gucci trainers, even though, it would be nice, but I think it's not right on our priority list right now. And I hope now that just by that people understand that just having the basics is all we need right now. I feel online shopping is going to take over. I just feel now we've just jumped even further to that destination of where it is just online shopping. I feel now companies are going to look at it and go, do we really need this store space? Do we really need all this staff? We are paying too high rents anyway. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. But we've done online shopping. It's it's so much more easier. And I don't think I'm going to change my habits anytime soon. We also have been buying locally low. So I've been getting our essentials from supermarkets. But meats, bread, and eggs, we've all been buying locally from small businesses, and I tell you what, the quality is just so much better. So much better. That brings me on to restaurants, and I don't know how restaurants are going to social distance very well. It's not like you can just put up screens, really. Well, you could, but I just feel the confidence isn't there for people to go, all right, I'll go back. Let's go down the pub and have some food. For me, it isn't. And when I've been at home buying locally sourced things, as I said, meats, bread, I've been cooking at home a lot more, and it's 10 times better. And I'm learning a skill. So that's always good. Especially when I want a family at some point. They're going to rely on me cook and clean, not always going down to get takeaways or pub grub. Because it comes down to the point of at restaurants where you've got a sharing meals. How far do you go with this? Do you stop them? Most restaurants left cutlery on the table with the tomato ketchup. Are they just going to be put out the back now, and as soon as you sit down, are they going to bring it to you? What about paying for it? Is it only just going to be contactless from now on? Are we moving in even quicker into a cashless society? I think it's important things to think about. I've noticed when I'm out and about, even adults with their children, and the children are there, the first ones keeping away straight away, and you just think this is literally going to affect them when they're older, because once it's ingrained, in their little minds, it's subconsciously they're going to carry on doing it. So it'll be interesting to see how the next generation ends up. Then that brings on to dating, really, when they're older and dating, or even now dating. Like, are you still out actively dating? Like, people worry about people having STIs. What are you going to ask if they're going to have COVID? On your dating profile, do you have to tick a box saying, I've had COVID-19? Be interesting to see where that goes. I have been disliking the negativity from the media. I don't really read into the media anymore, as the fear is just too much in them now. I just can't stand the headlines, the clickbait. I just find, our government are trying, and the last thing we need is negativity. And then you have the Karens of Facebook who think they know it all, and they just think they're pointing their fingers to the government, saying that they've done this wrong and all that. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. Things could have done better, but then things could have been a lot worse. So we just got to look at the positives. We're all in this together. We all just got to do our part and hopefully carry on, as us British do. That brings me on to people who have volunteered for the NHS. And it's been absolutely amazing by the looks of things. People, just going out there and helping the best they can. And this is what we need in society. We are literally all in this together. And we just need to carry on together with positive energy and just go out there and fight this invisible enemy and just do what we're told. So, do your bit, stay 2 meters away, wash your hands. So yeah, just keep good hygiene. That's the best case. Now I move on to work, and this is a big one. I think everybody's realising the value of low-skilled workers, as they call them, low-skilled workers. But it does show now the value of low-skilled workers, that we've needed them through this time, to carers, to the people who are even packing your baskets. So I think we need to show them a bit more respect. And now job changes. Do you really think you're still going to have a job after this if you're furloughed? Everybody thinks, oh yeah, it'll just go back to normal. I don't think it will. I think at the end of the day, you need to be thinking worst case scenario. You need to be thinking, oh, what do I do if I do lose my job? And that's where you need to be thinking, what can I have as backup? What do you want to do? Has there been a business you've been wanting to start all this time? Is there a different job you wanted to get into and you just thought, oh, I can't do it because of my work so at the moment? This now does bring opportunity, and I think you need to sit back and realise what you really want to do. Do you want a job in the city where you are crammed into the underground like a sardine, and you've got the traffic, you've got the pollution, you've got the noise, when you could be working at home most of the time and having to commute one day a week or 2 days every 2 weeks to go in and check on work and pick up some bits? So I feel people need to look at a better and a new work-life balance. I think this is a great opportunity to seize that, because I feel at the end of the day, the office space is dead. I just feel, if you've got to work away 2 meters away from your work colleagues, they're not allowed to bring you teas or donuts in. What about communal areas? The kitchens? The restaurant-y bit they have? Canteen, I meant. Are they going to be 2 meters apart? Are they just going to be serving the food? You can't grab anything yourself? And when you've got a lot of workers like that, are you going to be able to sit 2 meters away from everyone? Everybody probably won't be able to go to lunch at the same time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I feel that the government is going to raise the taxes. It's got to. Someone's got to pay for this. We can't just not sit back and go, oh, we'll carry on as normal, paying the normal tax, paying normal everything. Something's got to give. Brings me on to travel, the package holidays. Just the buffet areas are just going to be non-existent. They're just going to be served. The drinks, sitting around the pool. These things ain't going to just change straight away. They're going to be like this for ages, for years. I feel anyway. So I feel they're going to get more expensive. You got the planes. Yes, they're on about making seats a little bit more spacious. So even if you get rid of one seat in the middle and you got two each aisle, but you know, the cost of the ticket's going to go up. Because each seat, that's an extra person who's not paying. So I see holidays getting even more expensive. That brings me on to education. I see it just being smaller class sizes. You've got to. Then you've got universities. Is it fair that these people are paying all these fees and then they're just being told, oh, it's all online now? When, you know, online is, you can get online courses for free most everywhere now. So I just find that's going to change. Are you going to reimburse these people? But I embrace that. I feel online courses are the future. In the housing market, there is just going to be a slump. There's no doubt about it. I feel people who are furloughed are not going to be out looking, buying or selling any houses anytime soon, as they don't know where they stand. They're in a bit of limbo at the moment in their situation. So I can't see it picking up that way. I can see existing transactions happening. Once everybody knows their situation at the end of the day, then I see more people moving to rural areas and to the coast if they can with their jobs. So it'll be interesting to see when that happens. And I see that getting more expensive than the cities. I see the cities dropping price in my eyes. And rural areas and the coast just rocketing in price in the next 5, 6, 7 years. So we'll keep an eye on that one. That's just my thoughts and opinions, guys. I just hope you enjoyed. And I hope it's got you thinking about your situation. Guys, as this is the time to get stuff done that you want to focus on your future. If you're not going to do it now, when are you ever going to do it? Thanks, guys, for watching. Please subscribe if you like this type of content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.